Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious summer fruit frangipane tart, perfect for afternoon tea in the garden. The key to good pastry is keeping everything cool. The great thing about pastry, the thing I love about it, is you can make it in advance. You can store it in the fridge for a couple of days, tightly wrapped in cling film. I'm going to rub together the flour and the butter until the mixture resembles fine breadcrumbs. Now that's all nicely mixed, I'm going to add my sugar and a pinch of salt. Then I add an egg yolk. I'm going to stir that all together using a knife. Time to get my hands in to bring the pastry together. And next I'm going to roll it out to about 3 millimeters thick. You want the pastry quite nice and thin so it becomes crispy when we cook it. I'm going to roll it with this marble rolling pin. It's really great. Not only is it a thing of beauty, but it's cold and it's heavy and it makes light work of rolling. I am going to cut around this tin, leaving about a 3 centimeters overhang. These fluted tart tins are 12 centimeters across, so they're perfect for making individual tarts. And let me just show you, look, the loose base means you'll never have stuck pastry again. And just drape the pastry disc over the top so the tin's nice and central. And then, this is the fun part, you get to push the pastry down into the fluting. I'm going to pop them in the fridge for half an hour to firm up. Now I'm going to preheat the oven. The great thing about combi steam ovens is they're not just good for fish and vegetables, but brilliant for baking because they're so precise. I'm going to use the true fan setting and I'm going to heat it to about 170 degrees. The pastry cases have chilled, so using a fork I'm going to prick the bases all over, and this helps stop them bubbling up during cooking. So I'm laying a sheet of parchment paper over each tart, and then I'm going to put some ceramic beans on top of them, and this weights down the pastry during cooking and stops it from rising up. They're ready to go in the oven at 170 degrees for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take off the beans, take off the parchment paper and put them back in the oven for 5 minutes. I'm going to trim the tarts. At the moment they look slightly messy and I just want them to have a really neat professional finish. Frangipane is a delicious sweet almond paste. It's perfect for pastries and it's also really simple to make. If you want to save time, then you can use a handheld mixer. To make the frangipane, first you need to cream together the butter and sugar. When they're light and fluffy, you need to add the eggs. And next, the ground almonds. Just filling the tarts, I'm going to use about 2 dessert spoons of filling. Next you need to fill the tart with whatever fruit you've chosen. I've chosen raspberries and blueberries, but you can use whatever's in season. And finally I'm going to sprinkle some flaked almonds on top. I'm going to bake these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. First I'm going to add the water and then I'm going to set it to quarter steam at 160 degrees. The quarter steam setting uses 25% steam, 75% hot air and is great for baking. Cakes and bread remain moist inside and crispy on the outside. So when they're nice and golden, take them out of the oven and allow them to cool. And now for the final flourish, strawberries. This gadget makes it really easy to hull strawberries in no time. I'm going to put these leftover strawberries into this strawberry storer, which is a great way of keeping the fruit nice and fresh in the fridge. All that's left is a sprinkling of icing sugar. So there you have it, a beautiful frangipane summer fruit tart. Now all that's left is to eat it.